What's up, my friends and fellow degenerates? Welcome to today's episode of Big Ben's Kitchen. As you can see, I'm wearing my barbecue shirt. I'm in front of the barbecue. I've got my Bulgogi pork butt been marinating all night, and we're gonna do it big. Yeah, buddy. Got my Rectech bullseye here. Got it setting at about 225. Got a water pan. Just to catch some of the drippings. We gonna throw that on there. We gonna let it sit. Alright, since we got the Bulgogi pork out of the smoker, we're gonna come inside and start making the bow. Oh shit, what's that? Ben's got measuring cups. Uh-oh. What? We're getting scientific up in this bitch. So, got a third of a cup of warm water. Jump back here, grab my milk that was on the stove. Got half a cup of warm milk. Right back over there. Then, go over here, a little bit of sugar. Not too much. I usually do a little bit less than the recipe calls for. It calls for 2. I'll do 2, not so heaping scoops. Then, I'm going to get us some yeast. The reason we do this warm is so we can activate the yeast. Nice tablespoon of yeast. And put olive oil. Tablespoon of olive oil. We're just going to mix this up here. Once we get it all nice and soft, we just got to let it sit for probably about 10-15 minutes. Let that yeast start activating before we can start adding our dry ingredients. Alright, so you can see my yeast is definitely activated, so we're going to take this bucket here off the good old KitchenAid. We're going to start with 2.5 cups of flour. 1. And you know me, I'm not good at measurements, but since this is like baking stuff, it actually is science, so you gotta use the right measurements or it'll come out kind of wonky. I don't want it to come out too wonky. So there's flour. Then we're gonna come up with a half a teaspoon of this baking powder here. You know they have a thingy on the edge, so when you scoop it out of there, you can level it off, because otherwise you add too much. You know me, I add too much. Alright, there's half a teaspoon of that. Then we're going to take, that's probably about a quarter teaspoon of salt. See, I don't know what it's measured. Another, not heaping scoops of sugar there. Throw it back on the good old KitchenAid here. Boom. Put it down. Lock it so it don't go everywhere. Turn it off low. Get that going. I'm going to start just adding in the yeast. You want to get that like a dough-like consistency. So once it starts going, you can turn it up a little bit more. And it's going to get nice and light. Let that dough look do it. Alright, now we've had this thing going for 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure you get a nice good consistency to it. You don't want it to stick to your hands with a bowl, but you want it to stick together. You don't want it to be all pebbles. Pull it out. Roll it. Nice ball. Might have to add just a little bit more liquid to this at the beginning, because I think I put a little much too much heaping table yeast in there. Kind of ate up all the liquid. Make this a nice ball. We're going to put it back into our bowl here. Grab some plastic wrap. First, we're going to seal it on there real good. And then let it sit for the next 2 to 3 hours until it at least triples in size. Alright, since we got the dough over there proofing, we're going to make the coleslaw. And to start out, we're going to make the sauce. Start out with fresh limes. Juicy limes. Always better fresh. You're gonna juice a couple of these guys right in this bowl. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice and tasty. Those in there, we'll do one more. I forgot you're supposed to roll them before you cut them, but whatever. it's working just fine. All right, now we got some lime juice in there. Take a little bit of soy sauce. A couple globes of soy sauce. Until you feel that's good. All right, got the soy sauce. We get some fresh chopped up ginger going in. A little bit of sesame oil. Just until you feel that. And fish sauce. Gotta have some fish sauce when you're cooking Asian food. Makes everything good. And then you can't have wasabi coleslaw without the wasabi. You know me, everything gonna be spicy. So this here's wasabi powder. I'm gonna put in a heaping tablespoon or two. That should be good. Do that. Grab the gochujang. Put a little bit of gochujang. And a little bit of mayo. Get that in here. That seems like a good amount. We're gonna take it, we're gonna stir it up. Smell the wasabi, just like I like it. Bust out the whisk, makes this even better. Oh yeah. That's gonna be some great slaw toppers right there, I tell you what. Woohoo, buddy! That's nice, that's real nice. One thing I did forget, a little bit of rice wine vinegar. A couple globes of that. Maybe a little more soy sauce for good measure. That stuff cooks kind of slow, so throw in a little bit more, why not? Spoon again. That is tasty. Yeah, buddy. Then we're gonna start chopping our cabbages. Today, I decided to be fancy. I got 4 different kinds of cabbage. You got a purple cabbage. We're gonna use about half of that guy. We'll just cut it in half. Nice chop. Chop it, chop it, chop it, chop it, chop it. Maybe one more. And in the bowl it goes. Then got a savory cabbage. You can use those for other things. We'll probably use about half of this guy too. So, chop, chop. Ooh, that looks nice. In the bowl that goes. I've got a Singapore cabbage. Never heard of a Singapore cabbage, but when I was getting stuff at the jungle gym to make this, I seen this and said, Asian food, Singapore cabbage, let's give her a try. So, got about half of this one here too. This one's a little different. And in the bowl that goes. Got us a Napa cabbage. Oops. Make it nice. And in the bowl it goes. Alright, now that I got all my cabbage in the bowl and it's not all over, you know, messy cooking with Ben, I'm gonna take this stuff that I already shredded up here. I got the shredded carrot, I got the purple onion, and then I got some daikon radish. We're gonna dump that in here. Oh yeah. Try to mix it around the best you can. I probably should have used a bigger bowl. I mean, that's the problem in my life. I use a bigger bowl when I fill it up, and I still should have used a bigger bowl. All right, and a couple things I forgot to add to that sauce. I'm gonna add a little more garlic powder and fresh ground black pepper. Ooh, that is good. Who's gonna pour it? On over everything. Later, television, we'll have this done. Now that I got it all mixed up, I'm gonna take me some sesame seeds. I'm gonna shake on some sesame seeds. And I'm gonna take me some pickled ginger. And we threw the fresh chopped ginger in there, but throw a little bit of sushi ginger in there. A little bit for me. A little bit for the coleslaw. And don't tell my mom I'm using my fingers for food that I like to serve with me. Yeah, buddy. And there we have it. It's gonna be tasty. Alright, so we've let the dough proof for a couple hours, and it looks like a big old cabbage brain. So we're gonna pull it on out. And we're not gonna flour the surface, because it's not sticky. If you made it sticky, you did something wrong. We're just gonna beat it up a little bit. I'm gonna take my rice wine vinegar, and just gonna start rolling it out. Alright, so now we've got them out to about the thickness we want. We're gonna go ahead and take a highball cup. We're gonna start cutting. Try to get them as close together as you can, close to the edge, to maximize our yield. Pork buns are my favorite. This is actually my first time making bao. I'm surprised that it's taken me this long in life to do so, just because of how much I love pork buns and bao. Alright, so now that I've got these done, don't worry, I'm not going to go ahead and waste this, but I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to re-roll it. And while I do that, why don't you go down, like, subscribe, and follow. Alright, now that y'all have liked, subscribed, hit the bell icon, we're going to go ahead and start oiling them up. I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil, just on a spoon, just real lightly oil them up. Feel free to go down in the comment section and let me know your favorite way to eat bao. Or if anybody has any ideas, things they'd like to see for an upcoming episode of Big Ben's Kitchen. I love doing things that are just off the wall. And well, I've got this going. I've also got a pot of water over there on high for my steamer baskets, as you can see here, because we're going to fold these over and steam them here momentarily. You could also use a little paintbrush. I don't know what I did with mine, so spoon works just fine. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take something about yay big round, you're going to come through, and you're just going to kind of fold it over like a little taco. Once you got that little taco shape, we're going to go ahead, pull our steamer basket, and set it in. Make sure when you do it the oiled side down so it doesn't stick together. That's why we're oiling them. That so it doesn't stick to our tool here. Kind of roll it around. Don't mind the thirsty dog. That's how you know it's good home cooking. Alright, so while we wait for the bao to steam, we're going to make a little bit more of this bulgogi sauce. Since I didn't show you all how I did it last night, I want a little extra to pour over the pork after it's pulled. So I'm going to start out with some Thai chilies and some fresh chopped up ginger. And these Thai chilies I grew in my garden along with a bunch of my other hot peppers. So we're just going to throw those in the bowl. Chopped up all nice and good, as much as you like. Of course, we leave the seeds in because, yeah. Then we're going to take some of this hot honey. We like everything spicy. You can put a little blob of that in now. Then we're going to take our gochujang, our extra spicy gochujang. It's not that spicy, but the guy's crying on the bottle, so that's why I bought this one. We're going to take a couple big globs of that. A couple, 3. Big globs of that, a little bit of garlic powder. We're going to be here with some soy sauce. A bunch of globs of soy sauce. Just glug them away. Then, I'm gonna go ahead and put in a little bit of rice wine and vinegar. Plug that one, but not quite as much as the soy sauce. A little bit of sesame oil. Just a little plug of that one in order to mix that up. Oh, yeah. It's very fragrant. It is going to be delicious. Remember, some of my favorite times eating bulgogi was at the all-you-can-eat Korean place with my niece Lonnie, and man, that's where I fell in love with Korean food. I think she liked bulgogi a lot too. That's the stuff. Now that we've had the steamer steaming for about, I don't know, about 10-15 minutes, my production team said, you know, you generally steam them about 8, but I didn't think they were done, so let's check them out. Oh yeah. Look at that. And since we oiled them, they're not sticking, oh, they're sticking to paper. That's not good, but they're not sticking together. It's hot. So we're gonna be able to put nice, lots of yummy pork in there. There's the second batch. Don't they look so good? Let's go out the smoker, pull the pork, and we'll be right back. All right, now that I brought in this pork butt that has been smoking all day, it looks nice and tasty. It's a little crispy on the tips, but that's all right, because I don't use the Texas crutch. And I normally wrap it, and I also did turn up the heat a little bit at the very end, because it's getting kind of late, and we're hungry, but I mean, man, just look at this pork. It is just falling apart. Probably need to do this with 2 forks, but for the sake of speed, we're using a knife. Oh, yeah. I guess it's about time to plate it all up. We'll catch you in a minute with finished product. Alright, I got the pork pulled and on the bow. I mean, oh man, I can't wait to eat this. So then, we're just going to take some more bulgogi sauce. Just made. Drizzle it on top of everything. Stuff's so good I can almost drink it. That, some of this coleslaw here. A lot of bit on each. Depends how much you like it. There we go. And we have supper. Check it out. Come around here. Let you see Big Ben's kitchen. Pork bulgogi. Now get the hell out of here. Go like and subscribe. I'm going to eat supper. And remember, stay hungry, my friends.